guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and I just got home from my trip to California. It was awesome and I was not gonna film it or make a video out of it or anything because it was a family trip. I was going for my cousin's wedding and just gonna see all my family members, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to share the experience with you guys. So a couple of the days we did go out and do some cool things that weren't just hanging out with family. So I did record those and I wanted to show you. Those will be coming up next. But I did also pick up a few things on the trip. I was given a few things on the trip, as always, which is why you leave room in your suitcase. And I'm lucky I did, I'm happy I did. I'm gonna show you well, you saw my video of what I packed and how much room I had. Didn't have a whole lot of room coming back, but everything fit. So I'm gonna show you up next what that looks like in my suitcase. And then I'm gonna show you what I got, which I guess is kind of a haul video. Not really, but I've always kind of wanted to do one, and this is the closest I've gotten, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, as always, I'll link my socials in the description along with my suitcase because it's a great one if you want to check that out. And let's get going. So in my infinite wisdom, I booked a 5:30 a.m. flight, that's right, but I did it on Southwest, which I haven't flown in a while, and I always forget how much I love them. I got an entire row to myself, which was great, not that the airline could really help that, but check out this legroom. I can cross and uncross my knees, which is just ridiculously amazing, especially on an early morning flight when I'm crabby, because most airlines, my knees press up against the back of the seat ahead of me because I'm really tall. This was just a really cool, like, chandelier type thing in the airport that I thought was pretty. And this is the Sacramento airport itself. It's got like a giant rabbit thing, which is kind of cool and also kind of weird, but the structure itself is cool. But now that I'm in California, it's time to hit up something you can only get here. That's right, In-N-Out Burger. Check out the dude filming. I'm not the only one. I love their hats. This is just some gorgeous California weather in case you're stuck in the Midwest in the storms like I was. So pretty. So like I said, I didn't film the family stuff, but we did end up in downtown Grass Valley to check out the sights. It was cool to walk around. My second high school was here. I actually lived here for a while, so it was great getting to see it again. It's lots of eclectic, fun little town. Lots of antiquing, so that is where we ended up. Lots of really awesome, unique treasures. This half mitten, half glove. You could be a Ninja Turtle with this. Yes. Oh my god, I want to try this one so bad. But, you know, for the wrong reasons. I love this inlaid table. That's so pretty. You can't really see it with the horse on it, but I think that is all inlaid wood. That's so pretty. Oh, I think this is like a little miniature keg. A few shot glasses on the side. Possibly not, but like that looks like a shot glass. Pour it in. Yeah, that's totally like an antique keg. Yep. So fun to pass the afternoon with all these cool little insights into the past, like these giant, super heavy irons, like really, really heavy. I'm struggling to lift it, even though it looks super awesome when the video is silent. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's kind of cool just to see this stuff and see how people used to live. Found the jewelry case, of course, because how could I not? So pretty. Doesn't look that different from what we wear nowadays, except for things like the hair combs, which I actually love. Lots of beautiful jewelry boxes. I wish I had more counter space in my room to house them all. Looks a little judgy.
The cabinet says 7C if you need the...
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you.
You know that.
I
This is
really do
gorgeous.
appreciate
Art
that.
Nouveau
There was
box.
a guy in this morning
Stunning.
that was really mean. So
They had lots of cool things. They had statues, they had pictures, they had gorgeous furniture. I seriously love everything about this. It's just like very blast from the past kind of saloon vibe. Super cool. Silver vanity sets, spoons, lots of glassware, just gorgeous furniture, like things that you don't really see anymore. Super cool. Love the register. I have a thing about old registers. They're awesome. Found more jewelry, and then a quick trip outside to find the next store, but admire the architecture in the meantime.
Look how cute it is.
plaques for the hotel basically saying it's super awesome and really, really, really old, but super fun to see and really cool that it's still around.
Now that is a look.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I want that in my home. Super comfy too. It's so pretty. That's pretty neat. I don't know if I'm supposed to be filming in here. But it's so pretty until they catch me. I'm gonna do it. Pretty, 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 pretty. That suitcase is cool. Whole different feel in this room. A little bit. Beautiful hat. Definitely kind of wish I could still wear stuff like this. Outside for the next adventure, lots of cool little things from the past here. Thank you. Check out this store. Oh my goodness. If you've seen some of the other videos of me visiting other places and always seeming to find candy stores that look like this, it's not an accident. If I go somewhere and they have a store like this, I will find it and I will enter it and I will buy yummy things to eat. They're fantastic. Last little bit to admire just how cute the shop fronts are because we're basically done. It's not that large of a downtown and we're heading home for the evening. Oh, another gorgeous evening. California really is beautiful. Final day in town, but I absolutely cannot leave California before I've had my Dutch Brothers coffee. It's just, if you haven't had it, you need to make a trip for it. Pure bliss. Look at this deliciousness. These seriously make me so happy. And yes, I filmed myself drinking my coffee because it's that good. I also put pictures of my cup up on Instagram. Sorry, not sorry. More gorgeous weather definitely makes me miss it a little bit, as does seeing things named the way I'm used to them, like this, Carl's Jr., not Hardee's. Sorry, Midwest. Actually wasn't expecting to see this, but this was my first high school. So you saw my first high school and the town where my second high school was in, and now we're going to lunch. Super delicious. Oh my god, it was so good. Then we had to rush to the airport. You won't be able to tell by my leisurely stroll here, but I just got here and I've got about 40 minutes to get through security and meet my plane. And I don't know where security is, but it's also not super crowded, so I'm not real worried about it. Spoiler alert, totally made it. And now I'm back home, landing super late in Minnesota to a totally empty airport, which is not creepy at all, you know, because it's like basically closed and shut down, but escalators down, to walk across the hall, to go back up the escalators, to get to the elevator. Long, winding, lovely route. You know how it is, but basically just trying to get to my car so I can get home. Alright, so I want to show you kind of how everything fit on the way back. Obviously, some of these things are rather large, but I did have plenty of room in my suitcase. I just used my clothes to kind of pad it. And then in this compartment, same thing with clothes up top to make sure nothing broke. But I'm going to go through and show you what I got in just a sec. But everything fit perfectly, which is why I always leave tons of room in my bag when I travel so that I can bring back lots of things. All right, so we're back. That was my 4 days in California. And there were some super cute little places like the antique store. I want to show you what I got. I got a couple different things. I'm going to be honest, most of what I brought back with me was given to me. I didn't buy most of it, but I still got it and I still picked it up on my trip and you're going to see it. So yeah, this is what I got on my trip. So starting from the wedding, which you will not see footage of because like I said, it's all like family stuff, so that'd be weird to like just show without telling anybody, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But they had these cute little rosemary infused olive oils with like an adorable little sticker on the front. It says love with a little heart, and they packed really well. I did put it in a Ziploc bag for the airplane, but it didn't leak at all, so super cute. I thought this was a really great idea for just like a present to give your guests. They were on the table, you know, kind of a unique one, and one that you can use. Like, it's olive oil. You can totally use olive oil, so I thought that was great. I thought it was very cute. I also got this fan from their wedding. What you might not know about me is I love fans. Love them. I've got wooden ones, I've got fabric ones, I've got lace ones. I'm obsessed with folding fans. Most of them are this size. I do have like 2 tiny little ones that are like that big and that shape, and they don't do anything, but they're fantastic. One of them was a gift from a friend when she went somewhere, and another one I think I picked up just in a gift shop somewhere. So I had to have it. And they were just in the bin to take because it was a hot day, just in case. Which was perfect because the weather had cleared, and apparently it had been cold and rainy before I got there, so I brought the nice weather. You're welcome. Next up is a candle my grandmother gave me, and it smells so good. It's got decorated little butterflies on top, which is pretty cool, and it says S&F. I don't actually know what brand that is. It says it's from Nordstrom. Sand and Fog Floral Bamboo is the flavor. This smells really good. Really, really nice. Yeah, so I got that. And then these are jars that I have seen in a picture, but I haven't actually seen in real life because I didn't open them because they were packed so nicely. There's 1 bag, 2, and 3. So these are, there's 6 of them in here. My sister and brother-in-law brought them for me, and I knew they were going to because they told me specifically that they were going to, and that I better leave room in my suitcase. So I've seen them in a picture, but I haven't seen them in real life. Oh my gosh, it's like wrapping presents. But they thought these might be good for me to craft with. So yay. I love bubble wrap. Okay. So that's the jar. Super cute. So there's 6 of these. I'm gonna put that down because I can't be trusted. Cork. Good size. Yeah, these are cute. Old Thompson since 1944. Oh, adorable. I love vintage things. So obviously, awesome, cute little jars. I can think of lots of fun things to do with that. 6 of them. I feel like they traveled pretty well. None of them were shaking, so they didn't break or anything. So yay. Ooh, I almost tossed that on the ground. There's still another bottle wrapped up in that. Good thing I didn't. Now I want to show you the part I'm super excited about, what I got at the thrift stores. So I got a couple things. First of all is this adorable bracelet that I love. It is flowers. Can you see that? Super, super pretty. It's silver. Just kind of loops around like that. I'm wearing the wrong shirt to show you, but yeah, very pretty. I do love this. I was wearing this for a while till the baby started grabbing it. Love that. And then the other thing I got, one of the other things I got was this, and it came in a bag with 2 things. And one of the things I was super excited about, and that's why I got, and the other thing I was like, hey, bonus, whatever. I probably wouldn't have gotten it by itself. This is what I probably would not have gotten by itself. It's a heart with just different colored stones in it. Can you focus? Focus. There we go. Maybe, sort of? Yeah, so different color stones. It's fine, it's cute. I can probably do something with it. It's not really my style to wear, but whatever. This, however, totally is. It is a metal dipped 4-leaf clover. Focus. There we go. It's a metal dipped 4-leaf clover. This is totally my aesthetic. Like, I love this. It's so cool. I only have a couple 4-leaf clovers. They're actually hard to find for how stereotypical, you know, 4-leaf clover, St. Patrick's Day, all that. They're hard to find. But this is like a real one. There's like a tiny little nick in it, but the metal is all the way around it, so you can tell that was like an actual tear in the leaf that was dipped. It is reinforced in the back by 4 little metal bars, or 2 crossing bars, and a loop. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this. You can see the little veins from the leaf in there. Maybe not on the camera, but I totally can. And I love it. So it's a pendant. It's gonna hang just like that. It's great. So very excited for this. I don't think it's actual gold because A, it's not stamped as such, and B, it's very sturdy for gold. The leaf inside is not going to be sturdy, so I don't know, but it's a gold-like metal, and by like, I mean it's the right color, so yes. But here are the two things that I'm super, super excited about. You might have seen them in the part of the video where I showed you in my suitcase, but I found these both in the antique store, and I'm going to show you briefly what they are, and then I'll go into them. So they're very, very old books, but they're very, very cool old books. So I saw this one first, and just the spine caught my eye because a lot of the books were like from the 50s and modern, and some of the 50s books were cool, but this just looked a little bit older. And this is Marie Antoinette and Her Son from Mulbach, and I have some Wikipedia notes on this because I looked it up and it was pretty cool. I looked it up once I got home at the store. I just like made a snap judgment and was like, yes, I need that in my life. But this is, look, it's stamped. Isn't that cool? So this book is from 1867. This one's a first edition. Awesome. So it's by L. Mulbach, and apparently that is the pen name of, sorry, I have to look off the screen for my tablet, Clara Mund, who lived 1814 to 1873. Oh, that's kind of long for back in the days. That's awesome. But she is an Austrian writer best known for her works of historical fiction. So pretty cool. It's actually a female writer from the 1800s, which is awesome. And it's in pretty good condition considering it's over 100 years old. Let's see, when is this from? 1 second. What did I just say? 1867, so 1967. It's like 150 years old. Yeah. So it's a little bit, you know, you can tell the outside of the pages is not necessarily as clean as the inside. I'm very excited for it. I'm going to read it because it's awesome. And in the back, it's got these like, you know, read other things by the same publisher. Let me focus on that. And they're just cute, and it's like false coin or true. Let's see. Oh, that's super dark. 1 second. False coin or true. One of the few true novels of the day. It's powerful and touched with the delicate insight, strong impressions of life and character, blah, blah, blah. Only $1.25. So, you know, back in the day, that's probably like super expensive, right? But look, there's like pictures. There's like really cool pictures. So I'm very excited for this. This is awesome. Super great find. Obsessed with this. It's got like this relief on the cover. Yeah, very, very cool. The second one I found that I started reading that's awesome is called The Masquerader from Catherine Cecil Thurston. I also have notes on her, and by notes I mean I am totally going to read off the Wikipedia page. Where did I put it? There it is. So, her novels achieved success in Britain and the United States, best known for her political thriller entitled John Chilcote. Also known as The Masquerader in the United States, published in 1904 on the New York Times best-selling list for 2 years, ranking as third best-selling novel book for 1904 and seventh best in 1905. So very cool, another female writer, a girl writer from 100 years ago. You never hear about that. Or maybe you do, and I just don't pay attention. I don't know, but I thought it was cool. This one also has pictures. Which I also think is ridiculously cool because I feel like if you write like a serious book nowadays, it can't have pictures in it, and I love pictures. To the Memory of My Father, 1906, so very cool. This one's what, 112-ish years old? Yes, 2018, 112. But yeah, this one's awesome. This one's in better shape. I guess it's a little bit newer too, but it's cleaner. I did start reading this one. It's pretty cool. But some of the pictures are just like absolutely incredible in it. Let me show you the first one, the first like real one in the book. There it is. Like, look at the detail in this. It's super cool. And the guy in it actually looks like that one actor. I can't think of his name, but the guy who played the headmistress in St. Trinian's, the remake with Gemma Arterton, if you know what I'm talking about at all, kind of looks like him, I think.
Yeah, him, Rupert Everett. Totally dead ringer.
Anyway, these are super cool. These are my lovely treasures from the antique store, including my bracelet, including my 4-leaf clover necklace. Yeah, this is what I got on my trip. It all came back and it all survived the journey, which is great because, you know, airplane travel and switching flights and everything can be a little bit messy. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I'm going to be going to bed because my flight got in yesterday, or actually today morning at I got home at 2:30 a.m. and I have to get up at 6 for work because I wasn't smart enough to take another day off. So I'm super tired and I'm gonna go to bed, but I will link my socials in the description. And I'm super excited to share this with you. So I will see you again soon and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye for now.